Hello to you all. This is our fifth video session for our trainings, and this is going to be a short one today, and I'm going to be showing you some quick things. You'll have links to look at, so save this. I'll get it on YouTube for you, and you can use it as you need it. I'm going to start sharing my screen. If I'm lucky, here we go. All right, and I'll move that over. I'm hoping, I've not done it this way before. Here we go. So this is where we're going to start. Today we're going to talk about a domain name, and we're going to talk about having a website. And some of you are getting leads coming in, and this is a good thing to have set up to broaden your lead base. So here we go. So I want this to give you some ideas to think about as you build your business, because that's your focus. And having a domain name and a website can be a great step up in gaining customers. First of all, you want to build your brand. And your brand, we've maybe talked about this a bit before. Your brand is who you are, your personal persona that comes across online. Who are you? And you need to decide what your brand is going to be. Like mine has been kind of centered around being a retired teacher, and I've learned to do things online. I'm competent. I help people. I have lots of photos and videos. People know me, and that's what you want to get to also, because they all photos, videos, blogs, your Facebook presence, everything goes to build your professional brand, your story. A website makes you more professional and gives you a broader base to connect with people, because you want to be real. You want to be known, liked, and trusted. Okay, so that's liked. I guess I should have a D there, but anyway, you want people to know, like, and trust you. Okay. So you don't have to do this right now. If you're just starting out, you can wait a little bit. But if you're starting to get leads from a chosen advertising method, then maybe this is a great boost to contact with your customers and to broaden that customer base. The main thing I want you to keep in mind is to keep this simple and inexpensive, because you can be taken down paths and you can spend lots of money and you don't need to. So I'm going to show you some sites to start to get information about this, and then you can go and do it when you are ready. Reasons for wanting a personal business website. You can advertise more freely. You can put pictures of your ads on the site. You can have them on the side. People can click on them and open them up and look at things. You can post the photos. You can post full blogs and emails with your links in them. You can reach a broad new audience daily. If you're a blogger, if you like to write and put a message out there all the time and direct people to your website, you can reach out to more people that way. It cements and defines your brand, who you are and what you do. And you can have help maintaining that site if you choose to pay for it yearly and inexpensively. And some of the sites for information that I'm showing you today are inexpensive and can help you get set up. I'm going to talk about a domain name for a minute, and I don't know if you know what that is. If you have one, great. They're useful for so many things. You can use them for email addresses. You can use them lots of different ways. But you have to have a domain name to set up your website. And you purchase this name and pay to keep it yours. There's usually a yearly fee. It may be up to $11 a year to maintain the name that you've chosen. It could be cheaper than that. So where do you create a domain name, and what do they look like? So your domain name is part of your brand. It's your .com. And you can use this name all the time. You can use it as your personal business name. Use your personal business name. If it's different from your legal name, you can use an abbreviated portion of your name. Here's some that I have: jviverka.com, jillviverka.com, jillrviverka.com, and that's the one I use on my personal business website. So you can do all kinds of combinations, but having a domain name is really important. Where do you get them? Here are some places to go look, and I want you to do this. HostGator and GoDaddy, I use both of those, and I use them both because they had names available that I wanted. If they don't have a name that you want, check another business like these and see if it's available there, or portions of it. But most sites, when you go like to HostGator.com, they'll have a blank box, and you can kind of put in the desired name you're thinking about, and they'll tell you if it's available or not. If they charge big bucks for it, like $1,000, don't go there, okay? That happens sometimes. I don't know why. But keep yourself open to be creative. The main thing is choose a .com, not a .net or a .info or anything else that you can choose. .com is the strongest domain name ending that you can use. So always try and go for a .com, whatever you choose to do. All right, so we did that. Getting a domain name, even if you're not planning to have a website right now, get one, because your choice may be taken by somebody else. Maybe you have an idea in mind, like pleasurecloud.com. Maybe somebody already has taken that. If you're thinking of something that's kind of unique that goes along with something that you're doing. Be creative, but get out there and get the name or names reserved for you as soon as possible. And it's good to have one ready to use whenever you need it in your online business life as it progresses. It's inexpensive. You can use it to create email addresses, but it will be yours. You just pay a yearly fee to keep it. If you don't pay, you'll lose it. Somebody else will take it. So get more than one, okay? That's just safety, and it allows you a lot more creativity too. Setting up a website. Let's talk about that just a little bit. Some quick advice. I'm going to give you lots of sources of information. You can follow any path. This business website gives you freedom and a broader expanse of sharing information, and it makes you look more professional. I use my website mostly with my Facebook fan pages or anything I do on Facebook. And this is kind of squished down, but this is an email that I put out last weekend, and I just said, hi there, have you been thinking about thinking that it would be good to earn some extra income online? It's the weekend, take some time and get informed. I'm sharing a great online presentation that tells you all about our CBD oil products. And it moves down. This is the link to the presentation that was done on Wednesday. Watch it. I was featured in it as one of the affiliates sharing my story. Use this link to have access to the webinar. I can put that link there in my message. But then it says, go to my website. And these words should not all be blue, and they should not all be underlined. I couldn't get it to switch back. Just consider them black after my website. But my website is www.jillrviverka.com, my domain name, and see this article there. The link you need for information about joining us is there. And then I'm here to answer any questions. I can put my Woofu link there, no problem. But my business ad link, I can't put that on my Facebook fan page. So I direct them to my website, and they can find this article and click on that link there. So that's how I use my website daily. My website also has all my blogs on it. As you know, I think I saw 534 on there today. And that's not all that I've ever written in 5 years, but in recent time, that's there. So you'll see it over and over again, how I have it ready for them. So I want to share some general sites for information for you to use whenever you're ready. So save this video, because these links will be handy to you in the future. First of all, you have a couple ways to go. You can have your entire website built for you if you want to pay $2K or more. If that suits you, let me know, and I'll put you in touch with designers who would work with you. They do everything. They do all the follow-up. They do any changes you need to make, and you pay a yearly fee to them to do that, kind of to administer your website. If you want to do this cheaply by month or by year, then look at these following areas of information. And I'm going to flip around here just a little bit. So when you're looking at getting a website set up, doing it yourself as much as you can is the cheapest, with some basic online help and guidance. And I have some informational video links I'm going to show you here, and show you the links as well so you can see it. And again, you can also pay someone else for bigger money to do it, but with yearly checkups, you're probably talking about $2K for the setup and maybe $250 a year for their administrative help. But that's handy, and actually that's what I did, but we'll talk about that. WordPress. As you're thinking about putting a website together, WordPress needs to be connected to your website. And that's something that, as you look for help getting a website set up, or if you're doing it step by step yourself, WordPress needs to be a part of it, or it's not going to work. So be sure to keep that in mind. One of the beauties of WordPress is hyperlinks, because it looks nice. and it allows you to highlight words for customers to click on them, and that actually has your link in it. And I was going to show you right here what that looks like. So here's my website. You've seen this before. Let's see. Oh, see if I can get in here. This is maybe I can't do this. I'll try it this way. Yep, here we go. Okay, so this is WordPress. This is behind my website, and this is how I put together my blogs on my website. There's all kinds of stuff here. I'm just going to go to posts. And I did this one today. It's Valentine's Day today, but it's just an example. This is my message that went out today. This is a hyperlink. And when you click on this link, it's linked to one of my ads. And it takes them right to my ad. And I'll show you how to set one up in just a second. Here's another one. I mean, it looks nicer. And I'll tell you also, I was taught that a dark blue is good. It's a good eye color. And so whenever you make a hyperlink, go for that darker blue color. And you can change the colors of anything up here. I just choose this one. When you set them up, sometimes they start out blue, but they turn purple later, even though they'll still work, but they turn this other purple color. I just make sure that when I'm setting up a blog on my WordPress site, that I'm going back to that color blue and selecting it so I know it isn't going to change. Here's one about our products, HempWorks. I got them looking at HempWorks. Here's another one looking at our sprays. And here's another one for my Woofu form. I could have left my Woofu form there, but it looks nicer without having all that clutter of a big form. And so that's kind of, it's just a neat thing. And then I always add a picture. Remember, I talked about pictures, put them to the left. That's a little bigger than I usually do, but I'm sitting next to Scottish cannonballs. So I kind of wanted those to show well. But anyway, that's what a hyperlink. Let's make one. So I'm going to add, I'm just going to pretend I'm adding a new post. Oops. I'm going to leave page. Oop. Okay. Let's go. Here we go. So this is a blank page, okay? And let me get down in here in my Word document. I'm just going to do one here. This is my dog's video from the other day. So I'm going to go back in here. I would put a title up here, whatever your title is, it goes in, type it in, and then here's my link. And I'm just going to pretend that this is inside my article here somewhere. And move it down a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to use the words click here. And I change the words. I might say, here is a link, and I can do it that way too. I'll show you that one too. Oops. Here is a link. And that would be in a sentence or something. So I would copy this, well, gosh, I didn't choose. I should probably choose a URL. Let me go back. That's just a video. Hang on. Let's go back up here. All right, I'm going to do Premier Abundance. We'll just choose that one real quick. Copy. Paste. Okay, this is the link I'm going to use. And I'm going to highlight this ad in my whatever I'm doing. So I click on it. I'm old-fashioned. I go up to copy. And then you go back here, and I make this word bold. I hit this little link. This looks like a chain right here. Click on that. Now I'm going to paste that URL right in there. I'm going to hit paste. Here it shows. And I hit this little arrow. Boom. So now when I click on this, that's going to take them to my ad. That's how easy it is. If I don't like this one, you can click it again and break the link and redo it with another. You're not stuck with just this one. You can go back and fix them. But that's how simple it is. Here it is again. Here is a link. I make it bold. And I've already copied and pasted this, so I'm hoping I don't have to copy it again. I'm just going to put this right here, paste the URL. So I'm going to go up here and paste. Boom. And I click the little arrow. Boom. And I hit that. There it is. That's a hyperlink. Now, you can't do these in emails. At least I have not discovered any email system that allows you to do that. And I can't copy this here and put it in an email and be assured that my links are going to work. So in emails, I leave my link showing when I can. But when I'm in WordPress, and when we talk about autoresponders next time, you can make hyperlinks and it looks nicer. Okay? So that's what a hyperlink is. Let's go on here, but that's WordPress. And so you can make your entire message here, and you publish it, and it publishes it to your website, and it shows there. Let's see if I'm still here. I mean, this is the one I published today, and so it would show on my website on the main page. And I don't know if it'll go here or not, because I can't get at my stuff up there. But anyway, that's you've seen my website. You see all my stuff there. So we're going to move on here. All right, so that's WordPress, and that's one of the beauties of it, is saving all your blogs in one place and making hyperlinks. All right, so why you need a website to increase your personal brand. So I have, I'm going to show you some videos I found on YouTube that have quick, easy information. It's a good learning place to start. You can choose any of these to follow on your own. Some are better than others. Let me get to these here. This is one of them that I'm talking about right here. This one was build your WordPress website on Bluehost step by step. Bluehost is a good company. And so if you choose to use them, they are very inexpensive, helpful. They include a lot of stuff, but it already says WordPress right here. That's a good sign. So that's one that you might want to look at. Oh, I didn't think that these would be hidden behind here. That's not good. This one, he's a cute Indian guy. This was on YouTube. These are all on YouTube. Go look up setting up a website. And he says make a website in 10 minutes, simple and easy. Well, he's got good points here. This wasn't my favorite video to look at. He talks about rupees in it also, but it also leads you to other videos that take you into more detail. But it gives you a great overview of a quick look at how things are set up. I wouldn't follow this one necessarily, but it works pretty well for just basic information. And there's another one here too, but my stuff is covering it up, so I can't go. Here it is right here. Boom. This is pretty good. And this is not a brand new one either. And these are short. But personal branding and why you need a website versus social media. We've been talking about social media mainly, Instagram, Twitter, that sort of thing, YouTube. But a personal website adds a different element. And he's talking about it. And he has other videos to watch too. Here's ads that are going to come up all over the place here. Create your free website. Check them out. I mean, it may work out for you to make a simple website. But do remember, it needs to connect with WordPress. And it needs to be easy for you to use. And hopefully you have some support from them in maintaining that site. And so these links that I've just showed you right here are here. So these are the sites I just showed you. Once you get in there, you see a ton more. But these are ones that I just shared with you real quickly just now. This is the one with rupees. He's cute. But again, the first few minutes are good. So it's kind of a great mind opener to what you're looking for. But WordPress needs to be a part of your site, whatever you decide to do. If you find a place that's going to build you a website and it doesn't include WordPress, it ain't going to work. So be sure to check on that. That's really important. So about 4 years ago, I paid to have a website made for me, the one that I still use. Because I didn't know anything, and I needed help, and I wanted the website fast because I was blogging, and I'm still using that same website, and I have it upgraded each year. I pay $250 for my designer to talk to me and see what I want changed, but I can change anything anytime through him as well. So it has paid off for me greatly. It's worked for me. I'm not going to change it. Now there are so many other ways to go. Everything's developing so fast that you have more options. And so this is what I have done, but you have many more options now online. So as you grow your online business, that's your focus right now. And I'm making another video message here in a few minutes about that. You want leads and customers. Yes, you want to have them connect with you through your ads and woohoo forms, just like you're starting to do right now. Yes, you want to be known as an authority, someone who can help others in this industry. Even if you don't know everything, you can still be helpful. You can still direct people to other information. You can still be an authority. And yes, you want to look professional and put together. And a business website really does that for you. So having a basic website gives you a foothold on your advertising. Here's homework. Get a domain name, or 2 or 3. I have a bunch that you like, and have them reserved for yourself. Again, it's not expensive. It's a yearly payment, maybe $11, maybe $5, depending on the website and the company. And then be ready to use them for email addresses. I mean, create a couple of email addresses with these domain names, and you can use those in your business very, very nicely. Put them on business cards, whatever. But they're useful to have. So that's your homework, to get 2 or 3 domain names, whether or not you're setting up a website. Okay, so look those up. And again, I shared the links with Namecheap, HostGator, GoDaddy. Those are places that also do website work for you. So you might look those up and check that out with them while you're there getting a domain name. They've been good. All right, questions or comments? So we're not talking live today because it's a busy week. But if you have questions, put them in our Skype group or personal message me with them. I'm happy to help out with that. But hang on to this video. I'm going to upload it, give you the link. And again, it gives you ideas. I'm opening more ideas of ways that you can broaden your lead base and do your work more effectively and more professionally. Okay? Thank you all. Have a great day. And we will talk soon.